1. Introduction. The Amazon rainforest, also known as the Amazon jungle, is one of the world's most important and biologically diverse ecosystems. Covering much of northwestern Brazil and extending into Peru, Colombia, Venezuela, Ecuador, Bolivia, Guyana, Suriname, and French Guiana, it is the largest tropical rainforest on Earth. It plays a crucial role in regulating global climate and is often referred to as the lungs of the planet. Quick facts. 1. Size. Approximately 5.5 million square kilometers, 2.1 million square miles. 2. Location. Spanning 9 countries in South America, with 60% of the rainforest located in Brazil. 3. Biodiversity. Home to 10% of all known species on Earth. 4. River system. The Amazon River is the second longest river in the world and has the largest drainage basin. 2. Geography 2.1. Location and extent. The Amazon rainforest covers a significant portion of South America, stretching across the following countries. 1. Brazil, 60%. 2. Peru, 13%. 3. Colombia, 10%. 4. Venezuela. 5. Ecuador. 6. Bolivia. 7. Guyana. 8. Suriname. 9. French Guiana. The forest is primarily fed by the Amazon River, which flows from the Andes Mountains in Peru and travels over 6,400 kilometers, 4,000 miles, to the Atlantic Ocean. Its basin, or watershed, covers about 40% of South America. 2.2. Climate. The Amazon region has a tropical rainforest climate, Köppen classification, AF, characterized by 1. High humidity, 77–88% year-round. 2. Warm temperatures, averaging around 25–28 degrees Celsius, 77–82 degrees Fahrenheit, throughout the year. 3. Heavy rainfall, between 2,000 and 3,000 millimeters, 78,118 inches, annually, with no dry season. 3. Biodiversity. The Amazon rainforest is the most biodiverse region on Earth. Despite covering only 6% of the planet's surface, it contains an estimated 1. 10% of all species of plants and animals. 2. 40,000 plant species. 3. 2.5 million insect species. 4. 1,300 bird species. 5. 430 mammal species. 6. 1,500 fish species. 7. 400 reptile species. 8. 400 amphibian species. 3.1. Flora. The Amazon is home to an astonishing variety of plant life. Major types of vegetation include 1. Emergent trees. Can grow up to 70 meters tall, breaking through the dense canopy to reach sunlight. 2. Canopy layer. Dense vegetation that houses 60–90% of the rainforest's life. 3. Understory plants. Adapted to low light, including palms, ferns, and shrubs. 4. Epiphytes. Plants like orchids and bromeliads that grow on other plants to access sunlight. Key tree species include mahogany, Brazil nut, and rubber trees. 3.2. Fauna. The Amazon hosts iconic wildlife such as 1. Jaguar, Panthera onca, the apex predator of the Amazon. 2. Harpy eagle, one of the largest and most powerful birds of prey. 3. Anaconda, the world's largest snake by weight. 4. Poison dart frogs, brightly colored amphibians with toxic skin. 5. Pink river dolphin, Inia geoffrensis, found in the Amazon's freshwater rivers. In addition, the region supports many endangered species, including giant otters and Amazonian manatees. 4. Ecological importance. The Amazon is often called the lungs of the earth, because it plays a vital role in absorbing CO2 and producing oxygen. It is estimated to produce 20% of the world's oxygen and acts as a significant carbon sink, storing between 90 and 140 billion metric tons of carbon. Its ecosystem services include 1. Regulating climate. The forest influences weather patterns, both locally and globally. 2. Rainfall generation. Moisture from the Amazon contributes to rainfall as far away as North America and Europe. 3. Biodiversity maintenance. It serves as a genetic reservoir of the planet. 5. Human interaction. 5.1. Indigenous peoples. The Amazon has been home to indigenous peoples for at least 11,000 years. There are over 400 indigenous groups living in the Amazon today, many of which rely on the forest for food, medicine, and shelter. Some groups, like the Yanomami and Cayupa, have gained international recognition for their environmental stewardship. These communities hold vast knowledge of the forest, including medicinal plants and sustainable farming techniques. Slash and burn agriculture, for example, is a traditional method practiced in small plots that allows for regrowth. 5.2. Deforestation and exploitation. The Amazon faces significant threats from 1. Deforestation. Driven by logging, agriculture, especially cattle ranching and soy farming, and urban expansion. 1. Between 1970 and 2020, an estimated 17% of the Amazon was deforested. 2. Mining. Gold, bauxite, and other minerals are often extracted, leaving behind environmental damage. 3. Infrastructure development. Roads, dams, and pipelines fragment the forest and disrupt wildlife. This deforestation leads to loss of biodiversity, disruption of water cycles, and contributes to climate change by releasing stored carbon into the atmosphere. 6. Conservation efforts. Several national and international organizations are working to protect the Amazon, including WWF, Conservation International, and the Rainforest Alliance. These efforts include 1. Protected areas. Over 50% of the Amazon is currently designated as national parks, reserves, or indigenous territories. 2. Sustainable development initiatives, encouraging sustainable agriculture, ecotourism, and forest management. 3. Reforestation projects, aiming to restore degraded lands by planting native species. Governments, particularly Brazil, have also implemented policies to curb illegal deforestation, though enforcement can be inconsistent. 7. Climate change and global impact. As one of the world's largest carbon sinks, the health of the Amazon is critical in mitigating global climate change. However, climate change poses a threat to the rainforest itself, with increasing temperatures and changing rainfall patterns making it more susceptible to 1. Forest fires. Though naturally rare in tropical rainforests, the frequency and intensity of fires have increased due to drought and deforestation. 2. Desertification. Some scientists warn of a tipping point where the Amazon could transform into a savanna-like ecosystem, losing much of its biodiversity and carbon-storing capacity. The Amazon's health is linked to global environmental systems, meaning its destruction could lead to severe consequences for climate stability worldwide. 8. Conclusion. The Amazon rainforest is a cornerstone of Earth's environmental health and biodiversity. It is a critical regulator of the global climate, a treasure trove of species, and a resource for both indigenous peoples and modern economies. However, it faces existential threats from deforestation, exploitation, and climate change. Preserving this vital ecosystem requires concerted international efforts, policy changes, and sustainable development practices. Understanding the Amazon's role in the global ecological balance underscores the importance of protecting and restoring this irreplaceable natural wonder.